Samantha had invited us over to celebrate her new downtown apartment, 3 new uptown clients, and her general fabulousness.
Welcome to MsMojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the 10 times Samantha deserved better on Sex and the City.
I love you, but I love me more.
For this list, we're looking at the instances where Samantha Jones was treated unfairly or proved that the others were unworthy of her friendship on HBO's romantic comedy drama and in the feature films. The shameful way she was written out of the revival and Just Like That won't be included, however. At which point do you think Samantha should have rage quit? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. When her neighbors turned on her. Samantha's famously no stranger to suitors, which doesn't go unnoticed by her neighbors.
But how did he get in? This is supposed to be a safe building.
It was late. Doorman was off duty, and apparently he entered behind somebody's guest.
So when a burglary occurs one night, all fingers point towards her and her late-night guest. Rather than address the issue of the robbery, the neighbors attack her private life instead.
You're bad for the building.
What?
You have too many visitors.
There are always men in the hall. I got robbed because of you, Tart. I can't close my left eye.
Needless to say, Samantha's left rather shaken by the confrontation, and even decides to move as a result.
It might be time to move.
No, you can't move. You have a rent-controlled apartment on the Upper East Side.
Honey, this isn't rent control, this is life control.
We'd all be fearful if a crime had just been committed in or near our home, but there was no reason to get this personal. If someone had ordered late-night takeout, the crime could have just as likely happened. Number 9. When she was a fiercely loyal friend. Everyone needs a friend like Samantha Jones in their corner. She cares about her friends so much and has their back no matter what.
We made a deal ages ago. Men, babies, doesn't matter. We're soulmates.
For instance, in season 1, the ladies attend a baby shower where Charlotte discovers that the mom-to-be stole her baby name.
I can't believe you're freaking out over a name.
I mean, you're not even pregnant.
That's not the point.
What's going on?
She stole my baby name.
You bitch.
Samantha hears how upset she is, and without missing a beat, jumps to her defense. Later, in season 5, despite her personal feelings towards children, she offers to babysit Brady and give Miranda a much-needed break.
You want to babysit?
5, 4.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I can't believe it.
And of course, who could possibly forget the time she helped Carrie with a rather intimate problem? We know Carrie certainly didn't.
I remember this time that my friend Samantha Jones even pulled my diaphragm out with her bare hand because it got stuck.
Boundaries, Carrie?
Number 8. When she didn't judge her friends. Despite often receiving plenty of uninvited scrutiny over how she lives her life, Samantha barely has a judgmental bone in her body. For example, Carrie expects some judgment when she reveals that she's been having an affair with Big.
You're having an affair?
No affair. Just one night, and it is not happening again.
But Samantha offers her an alternative view instead.
All about the pheromones. We're all just animals reacting to each other's smell.
Later in season 4, she's super supportive of Miranda, who's thinking about having an abortion. She rarely, if ever, held anything over her friends either. And no matter what they said or did, she accepted them unconditionally.
Don't do that. Okay, it's less than a desirable situation, but it happens.
We could all learn to be a little more like Samantha. Her friends didn't always appreciate how lucky they were to have her as a friend.
Don't you want to judge me just a little bit?
Not my style.
Number 7. When they didn't accept her new relationship. In season 4, Samantha starts dating Maria, an artist from Charlotte's gallery.
My Maria from the gallery?
Well, she's my Maria now. We're having a relationship.
Yes, this plotline is riddled with issues, but that's for a whole other list. Instead, we're focusing on her friends' reactions to the new relationship. As the ladies walk home, they make terribly disparaging and rather homophobic jokes at Samantha's expense.
You go to bed one night, you wake up the next morning, and poof, you're a lesbian?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm a fire hydrant.
Yeah, I'm a shoe.
Charlotte even implies that she'd simply run out of men. And poor Carrie is horrified that Samantha's news eclipsed hers. We're just glad that Samantha didn't hear how truly awful her friends were behaving behind her back. Although, if she had, her legendary sharp wit would have had them all back in their place.
This is not about being gay or straight. Maria is an incredible woman. got passion and talent, intelligence, and...
A vagina?
Oh, vagina schmagina.
Number 6. When her friends invalidated her experience. While we're still on the subject, when Carrie tells the others that Samantha was hurt by their dismissiveness, Charlotte responds,
Oh, please. She isn't having a relationship. She's just doing this to bug us.
We know Charlotte has many opinions on Samantha's love life, but we have to wonder if she'd say the same if Samantha were dating a man. Something tells us no. Not that she or the others are particularly uncritical of her male partners either.
Then we should be supportive. This is the healthiest thing Samantha's done in a long time.
It's so rare that Samantha feels comfortable enough with someone to engage in an actual relationship. So it would have been nice if her friends showed some support rather than blatant disbelief that Samantha could be attracted to a woman.
Okay, stop talking about your relationship.
Number 5. When Richard was unfaithful. As we've mentioned, Samantha isn't really the relationship type, and that's totally fine. But when she met hotel proprietor Richard Wright, it seemed like the stars had aligned to bring them together. Eventually, they both decide to take a chance on monogamy.
My name is Samantha and I'm a loveaholic.
Hi, Samantha.
It's so infuriating. I mean, where can this possibly go? No one actually makes these relationship things work, do they?
This makes it more gut-wrenching when Samantha catches him cheating. His infidelity makes her feel insecure and paranoid, eventually leading to their breakup. We know that Samantha hasn't always been exemplary in other relationships, but she took a chance on love and got her heart broken.
Samantha, I love you.
I love you too, Richard. But I love me more.
If you ask us, it was Richard's loss anyway, and Samantha would probably agree. Number 4. When Carrie was insensitive to her procedure gone wrong. Ahead of Carrie's book launch party, Samantha has a disastrous chemical peel. Understandably, she's not really in the partying mood. Not that Carrie particularly seems to care.
I'm not sure I should go to the party.
You have to come. You're my publicist, and thanks to you, there's going to be 8,000 people there. I would like to see at least one familiar face.
She insists that Samantha come anyway. And to add insult to the literal injury, she's not very sensitive to her friend either.
I wanted to be super fresh for the party.
Well, you are. You look like beef carpaccio. Veiled down, I think.
No!
And this isn't the only time she's ridiculed Samantha. In season 4, despite throwing her back out, Samantha attends Steve and Aiden's bar opening to support Carrie and Miranda.
Hey, what you doing there, sister? Getting your groove on, doing the robot?
Once they're there, Carrie starts to make fun of her friend for the way she carries herself. At least this time, Carrie didn't realize she was in pain. And aside from a few jokes, she and Miranda are sympathetic. Number 3. When Carrie walked in on her and the delivery guy. We can't say that the scene between Samantha and the Worldwide Express guy didn't cringe us out just a little. But hey, whatever happens between two consenting adults is none of our business. Unfortunately for Samantha, her so-called best friends never got that memo. After walking in on Samantha handling the delivery guy's package, Carrie jokes about it in front of Charlotte and Miranda.
It was in the privacy of my office. And it wasn't a Worldwide Express guy. It was my Worldwide Express guy.
The trio proceeds to mercilessly mock their friend, although anyone can see that she's upset. Eventually, Samantha calls Carrie out on her attitude.
I cannot believe that you would judge me after everything that we've been through.
Samantha, where are you going?
I'm gonna splash some water on my face and then I'm going home. And I will not be judged by you or society.
Maybe the real issue here is that Carrie should learn to knock before entering a room. Number 2. When her friends body shamed her. As much as she loves Smith, Samantha has a hard time being in a committed relationship.
Yeah, this isn't working. I've done my best. I've given it 5 years and 15 pounds.
To compensate for her misery, she starts to comfort eat. And let's just say it doesn't go unnoticed. She's barely been at Charlotte's baby shower for 10 seconds before the cruel comments about her weight begin.
Mother of God, what's with the gut? Well, she's eating something out there.
And this isn't the only time she's been body shamed either. In season 1, while the others share what they don't like about themselves, Samantha shows her own appearance some love.
What? Oh, come on. I happen to love the way I look.
You should. You paid enough for it.
Hey, I resent that. I do not believe in plastic surgery. Well, not yet.
This is met with a snide comment from Miranda. We don't know about you, but it gives us major Mean Girls vibes. And we stan a body-positive queen. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. When Charlotte shamed her for her active personal life. Throughout the show's run and its 2 subsequent movies, Samantha's been subjected to a deluge of shaming from her friends. We could easily write a whole list about every time the series made light of her energetic libido.
I don't understand. How could you forget someone you slept with?
Toto, I don't think we're in single digits anymore.
However, out of all the insults she's endured, this one was particularly cruel. We understand that Charlotte was upset that Samantha slept with her brother. However, her choice of words was incredibly harsh. And it was no way to speak to someone you call your friend.
Is your vagina in the New York City guidebooks? Because it should be. It's the hottest spot in town. It's always open.
Poor Samantha. If it were us, we would not only have walked out then and there, we also would have never looked back.
What did you say?
She was in my kitchen. She was wearing your shirt. I snapped.
Who asked you to button your nose into my... Samantha, wait. Samantha, don't go.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.